Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and I'm going to review the Pink Panther drop that's coming up. This is hilarious. This one looks really nice, and over, on my live stream, I went through and looked at the article, so now I'm going to give you my thoughts right here about how I think the drop's going to do for sure. I do like this drop. I do like the numbers, and I really like that secret rare. So let's get into this, you guys, right here. Pink Panther coming up. So this is on September the 10th at 8 a.m. So this is going to be on Saturday. And, here's a breakdown video right there that you're going to want to watch from Vivi. Looks fantastic. Very cool right here. Now, here is the animated one, the one with the sound and music. It is a rare. So, this is a historical one. This goes all the way back to 1964 or so, this one. So it does have a lot of history behind it. This one right here is the one that you're most likely to land. And it's for 30 gems, and there's 3,600 of them. And so if you're most likely to land the animated one with sound, I think that's really good. I think Vivi's really set this drop up well. So this is 30 gems at 3,600 editions right here. And this is a rare right here. And then you have this one, the ultra rare, which is a Pink Panther. It is pink chrome, and he's kind of put in his sneaky pose. And this one's going to look really nice in the VV-verse. It's going to look really nice in your vault. And there's 1,600 of those as well, right? So that's kind of like the secondary prize, the next level up that you could win for sure, right? And then the last one right here, and this is the one I think that's going to drive people to push the buy now. This is the secret rare, and it is gold. And so you know how gold collectibles do on Vivi. They always do really well. People love them for sure. This one looks really good. And at, 600 editions, this one's going to be, this one's going to do well in the market at 30 gems. I think this one's going to go for 80 to 100 for sure. I think that's going to be just fine. And at 600 editions, when they hold 90 back, there's only about 510 of these actually. So, if people want, they can really make this one really kind of sought after if they buy it up. So this one could actually get some action in the market after for that. But I do think this one's going to go for about 80 or 90 or for so. I think this guy here goes closer to retail right here. And I do think that this guy is going to go just under retail for sure. The colored one right here. Sorry, the one with the color and the animation, the sound. So, in my opinion, this drop is one to go for, because I really do think that even if you do land this one, and it is the cheapest, I don't think it goes any lower than 20. I think it's between 20 to 25 right there, even if it's not a fully sold out drop, which potentially this may not sell out. But I do think that this gold one is going to drive sales, because the thought of landing this one is going to keep people pushing that buy now. And at 30 gems, it's a really good price. So I really do like the way these look. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun in the VV-verse with the music and the sound and everything like that. And if you do land it and it goes under retail, I don't think you lose too much. So I don't think there's any risk in this drop at all, if you're looking at it from just a straight gem profit loss kind of way. Now, as a collector, I'm not sure how many people are actually familiar with the Pink Panther in this day and age. It's an IP that goes far back. I grew up in the 80s, so I am familiar with him. But even at that point, he was still, a generation before me. But I still know this character. I still think he looks great. And I do think people are going to be attracted to this drop for a long time. And that golden secret rare sitting out there, I really do think is going to drive the sales on this one as time goes on. So I do think this will sell out eventually in the market, because you do have this nice chrome one to look at, and you do have that golden one. So I'm repeating myself, but that's kind of how I feel. Now, you guys got to let me know what you think. Are you going to go for this one? Do you like the Pink Panther? Are you familiar with him at all? I'm not sure how many people in the VV community actually are, but you should go back, check out some of the cartoons. They're funny. There's some really good movies with Peter Sellers that came out that are really great as well. And I do think that this one's going to do okay for sure. So I'm recommending going for this one. I'm going to go for this one and see if I can get that golden one. And if it's a consolation and I get the animated one, that's pretty cool too. And that other chrome one looks really good as well. So I really don't think there's any problem with going for this one. It's kind of like, to me, going for these Disney ones with the pencils. I mean, there is you get a free pencil on those ones. So there's really no risk. This to me seems to be kind of that one as well. If this was 60 gems, I'd be a little bit ooh, I don't know, or 80 or something like that. But at 30, I think that's a really nice price point. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Good luck on the drop, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.